I'm here alone in the Swedish forest. It's rainy and cold. The days are super short. I didn't bring a tent, only a tarp. I'm hoping I'll be able to build a fire. It's gonna be cold and wet and uncomfortable, but I'm honestly looking forward to it. I have a couple of things planned, things that I never tried before that I'm very excited about, but more on that later. So I got here a lot later than I originally planned. I was hoping to be here like 3 hours before. It's December here in Sweden, so the days are quite short. I only have about 2 hours to set up my shelter and gather as much firewood as I can, because it's gonna be a long night. So at least now I have a shelter. Feels good. That's objective number one. Now let's get a fire going. I don't have to clear the floor or put rocks on the floor because everything is wet. There's literally zero risk of things catching fire, which is gonna be the next challenge now. Getting the fire going. I've been gathering some wood. One of the things that I wanted to try was to start a fire without any artificial kindling, but I think I can forget about that. Everything is so wet. My best chance is to try to split these and expose the dry wood inside and see what happens. The shelter came out alright. At least I'm not getting rained on. I still have about 1 hour of sunlight. So I'm gonna use this hour to gather as much wood as I can. Because then even if it gets dark, I can process the wood here at camp. But I want to have as much wood as possible, because I'm gonna have 16 hours of night. So I'm gonna need a lot of wood. Also a little bit wet, but much better than the outside. So I have a little piece of fat wood that burns really well and for a long time. And I'll try to use that plus some newspaper. Dinner is gonna be some sirloin steaks and some potatoes that I'm gonna roast in the fire. I don't know if you heard that. A massive tree just fell out there in the woods. I have no idea how these potatoes are gonna be. Ooh, they actually look pretty good. Of course. He was literally full. That's all right. My belly's full. I have water that will last me for the night. The fire is going out, and honestly I don't have the energy to keep stoking it. So I think I'm gonna get ready for bed. It's 6:30. Yeah, it's gonna be a long night, but it's gonna be nice. I'm gonna get in my sleeping bag and just doze off. Alright, I guess that's it. I slept alright. It was raining the entire evening. But the tarp held quite strong, so I was dry. And I was very warm actually. Only bad thing is that I just now remembered that I didn't prepare my bread dough yesterday, because I was planning bread for breakfast, but I didn't prepare the dough. So we might jump straight to lunch. I brought the chicken curry for lunch. Or maybe more chicken curry for breakfast. Why not? This has been boiling for 10 minutes now, so it should be good. Generous amount of oil. Here I have some chicken that I marinated with curry, yogurt and a lot of spices. I told you that I wanted to try a couple of things during this trip that I never tried before, and one of them is this. This is a little wood carving kit. Figure it would be a good way to pass the time while it's raining. I brought one of these small wood pieces. They're quite small, but I figure maybe I can try to carve a little teaspoon. Or something. I don't know if you can see that. I'm not the best at drawing. I guess that would be. It's pretty much what it should look like. Okay, now so bear with me. It's the first time I'm doing this. I guess I should be carving a lot of this back part, because I don't need all this height. I'm gonna start with that. I didn't even watch any videos or tutorials, just winging it. Okay, I'm doing something wrong now. Making these dents, they are making it a lot harder to sweep. What I'm struggling with the most is how to hold this. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave it here. I definitely need to watch some tutorials and learn some technique. Otherwise I'll just injure myself. I almost cut myself a few times if it wasn't for the gloves. And I don't want to be bleeding out here, so let's leave it at that. Maybe I'll make another separate video finishing this little spoon. I'm getting ready to pack up and leave now. This trip was a lot more challenging than I anticipated. I underestimated the rain. It was a lot harder than I expected to get the fire going and keeping it going. And during the night even, the wind and the rain were always waking me up. So it was challenging. But anyway, I'm happy to have been here. I did try a lot of the things that I wanted to try. One of them was out of the window from the beginning, which was to start the fire using natural resources to make fire. Maybe I'll create another video just with that. But I did try the wood carving. Felt very relaxing. And I did try my drone for the first time. You've been watching that throughout the video. It's the first time I'm taking the drone out, and I was excited about that. I have a lot of other ideas for future videos. I'm thinking about trying to learn how to fish. Maybe it would be a nice series for some videos. But now winter is coming, snow is coming. I want to go camp out in the snow. So there's a lot more videos coming in. But that's it for this one. Thank you so much for coming along, and I'll see you in the next one.